Hey everyone, it's Maddie here with Rigid, and you know what time it is. It's time for another Job Site Live. We're here in Elyria, Ohio at Rigid's headquarters, and today we're going to talk to you about our newest launch product, the 760 FXP Power Drive. So before we get started, a few housekeeping things. First, if you have any questions throughout the live, you can utilize the question mark icon at the bottom of your screen, or feel free to throw it in the chat and we'll get to it. Second, a few lucky viewers will win Rigid hoodies, and we will DM those winners at the end. And with that, I'm going to hand it over to Zach to kick us off.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. I'm Zach with Rigid, product manager for our brand new 760 FXP Power Drive. This is our first product that is going to utilize our brand new FXP battery platform. These batteries are going to be offered in two different capacities: our 4 amp hour battery and our 8 amp hour battery. As you know, our 760 is primarily used for threading. It can be used to also power a 258 XL cutter. These batteries give you the ability to really take this tool anywhere. Our 4 amp hour battery, which will come standard in the 760 kit, is able to give you up to 32 inch threads on a single charge. The 8 amp hour battery is able to give you 62 inch threads on a single charge. The 4 amp hour takes about 40 minutes to charge, 8 amp hour about 80 minutes to charge. And I'm going to walk through a few features that are brand new to Rigid and really battery powered threading. First off, so you'll see when I plug this battery in here, it's got really nice LED strip right under the head of the tool here. And what that does is it illuminates your workspace, allows you to see where you're at in the threading process, and it also has a dual purpose, which is really cool and really differentiating. It actually has an end of thread feature. So what it's able to do is actually count the number of rotations once you begin a thread and notify the user that you're nearing completion. So it's not meant to tell you that you're done. It's really meant to give a notice to the user that you're nearing the end of the thread and you should keep an eye on the end of those dots. Great for an apprentice or a new user. We've also got this push pad right here, and what that allows you to do is keep your hand off of the die head when starting the thread. So you can put your palm directly on this palm pad when you begin the thread. It's got a fully enclosed aluminum housing, which prevents any dirt, grime, oil from getting inside of the housing. It's also got a brushless DC motor, which is going to run more efficiently. It's got this die head retention ring. So you rotate that and it allows you to easily insert the die head, and it actually retains it in there. The tool is offered in two different variations, an 11R and a 12R. What you're seeing here today is a 12R version. So that just tells you what kind of standard Rigid die heads you're meant to be using. This right here is a 12R, as I said. It utilizes the exact die heads that we offer today, but we do recommend using high-speed dies with this tool. It runs at about 42 RPM, no load, and also has Bluetooth capabilities. So what this allows you to do is connect to the Rigid Link app, and you can see statistics about your specific tool. It can tell you how many threads you've completed. It can tell you the last known location that it was connected to a mobile device. And will also tell you how many torque reaction shutoffs you've experienced. And what that is it's a feature that we put in here that allows you to really maintain control of the tool. And I'm going to demonstrate it. I won't demonstrate it on the pipe, but I'll do it right here in front of me. Imagine this is on a pipe and you're threading and you bind up. So I'm going to run it. And if it kicks up, it automatically shuts off the tool, which is great because my finger is still on the trigger. It doesn't require any action from the user to stop that tool. So I'm gonna do a thread here in a moment. I'm gonna show you a support arm that comes with this that really prevents the necessity of that feature. That's meant to be backup plan A. This is really meant to make sure that in any scenario where that support arm may slip, that you're prevented from losing control of the tool. These batteries also have a fuel gauge. So you press that button there and it shows you exactly how much charge is left. It's got a nice handle for carrying as well. The charger, your standard charger, like I said, about 80 minutes for your 8 amp hour battery. and 40 minutes for your 4 amp hour battery. It's got an LED light here that will tell you exactly what the status of your charge may be, whether it's in process, completed, or if there's any sort of overheating or error scenario. So with that, I'm going to go over to the tri-stand here and we're going to demonstrate a thread for you. First thing I'm going to do is put on my safety glasses. We always recommend safety glasses being used when operating the 760 FXP. This is the support arm that I was mentioning. So what this does is it clamps to the end of the pipe and it restricts all of the forces that the tool is going to see as you're threading. So when applying this to the pipe, what we like to see is this top portion right here parallel to the ground. And then also, we want the end of this support arm flush with the end of the pipe. So we're going to give that nice little crank down. And then first thing I like to do is actually oil the end of the pipe a little bit. Makes it a little bit easier to start the thread, and it buys you some time before you really need to begin threading. So make sure it is fully on the support arm. We're going to put this in the clockwise direction since we're making a right-handed thread. And you'll notice that I don't need to put my hand directly on this die head with this 12R tool. I'm able to utilize this push pad right here. So you're going to notice here that the end of thread notification is going to go off. So you can see it right there. And that tells me that I'm nearing the end of the thread. So you can see the end of the pipe is at the end of the chasers. And oil this a few more times and back it off. All right, we're going to go back to the table and answer a few of your questions.
Alrighty, so we have a few questions. The first one is, what does the standard kit include?
So your standard kit, catalog number is going to be 72013. It's going to include your 12R tool, 2 of your 4 amp hour batteries, your support arm that I showed you over there, and a charger. And it's all going to be in a blow molded case.
Awesome. What is the capacity of the tool?
So it can do anywhere from 1/8 inch to 2 inch Schedule 40 pipe, really any material. We recommend utilizing the die heads and the dies of whatever material that you're cutting threads on.
Okay, and what is the warranty?
It's going to utilize the same rigid lifetime warranty as all of our tools.
Nice. Do I need to purchase new die heads for this tool?
You do not, no. So like I said before, the 12R tool is going to utilize 12R die heads. But we do recommend using high-speed dies in those die heads because of the higher speed.
Okay, and then are you selling this in the UK yet?
This will be available in the UK within the next few months, yes.
Nice. Moving right along. Can this run the 258 or 258 XL?
Yes, with the correct adapter, the 12R version of the tool can operate the 258 and 258 XL large pipe cutters.
Okay. How many threads can you complete on a single charge?
The 4 amp hour battery, you're able to do up to 32 inch threads. As the sizes get lower, the amount of threads that you can complete just goes up. And that's going to be standard in the kits. If you'd like to have a longer runtime, you can purchase the 8 amp hour battery separately, and that is just able to do double the amount of threads.
Great. How much does the power drive weigh?
With the battery and no die head, it's going to be about 28 pounds. With the battery, without the battery, it's going to be about 24 pounds. With the battery, it'll be about 28 pounds.
Alrighty. And another one to round it out. What is your favorite feature of the 760 FXP power drive?
I think the LEDs, mainly because they serve a dual purpose. It's something that differentiates from any battery-powered handheld power drive in the market. It lights up the area. Anybody that I show this to, that's the first thing that they see, and they're surprised and excited about it. The end of thread notification is great if you're new to threading, if you're an apprentice. You can trust that you're going to be getting consistent threads no matter who's using it.
All right. We're seeing how if any other questions come in. I don't think so. So with that, we're going to close out our Job Site Live. Thank you everyone for joining us. If you have any other questions, curious for a demo, want to learn more, go ahead and shoot us a DM, visit us at rigid.com, or reach out to your local Rigid distributor. Thanks for joining us, and tune in next time.
Thanks, Maddie.